Okay, perfect. Well, hello everybody. Good evening. Thank you so much for jumping on here tonight. Whether you are already with us and you're here to learn a little bit more, or you were invited by somebody to check this out, I'm really glad that you're here because when I first saw this just 3 years ago, I couldn't unsee what I saw, and I got really excited about the opportunity at hand for myself, for my family, for my friends. And 3 years later, I am just as excited about this business, just as excited about what we're doing, and even more just pumped about where we are heading. So I want to just kind of tell you a little bit about myself. So my name is Andrea Gephardt. I'm from Bakersfield, California, and my background is nothing to do with business. My background's education. So here's a little picture of me in action with some students. Spent a good amount of time in a fifth grade classroom teaching, and then went on to become an administrator of an elementary school. And I had big dreams in education, right? I think we all kind of start out in life with big dreams and big goals about where we want to go and who we want to become and what we want to do. And that was me. I wanted to teach. I wanted to become a principal. I wanted to become a superintendent. And my big, gigantic dream was to pursue the position of the Secretary of Education for the United States, which sounds kind of crazy. It was a really ambitious goal, but I just, I'm so passionate about education. I have a huge heart for kids. And that's just really what I wanted to do with my life. I absolutely loved my career in education. Was so grateful that I was able to utilize what I went to school for in a career, but I wanted more. There were some things that were missing in my position. I was capped on time, capped on income, capped on flexibility. I really, found myself in a place, in a position where I loved what I did, but I didn't feel good about what I was doing. Does that make sense? Can anybody relate to that? And it was probably mostly because of these guys right here. So these are my babies, Carter, Paisley in the middle, and Ethan. They are not in chronological order. That little in the middle is the baby though, but these are my guys, and these are the faces that I walked into the house of every single night. These are the faces that greeted me with such excitement and enthusiasm and joy. And I could never meet them at that level because I was exhausted and I was drained. And I couldn't wait for them to go to bed so I could just have a breather. They wanted me to read a story and I just didn't have the energy. I just remember feeling like, gosh, like I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be this way. I was missing out on so much. I was really stressed out, and I found myself in a position where I just wanted more. And if you're somebody who's ever felt that way, like I wanted more time, I wanted more flexibility, I wanted more. I wanted more of that. I just wasn't really quite sure how to go about getting it. But at the same time, I felt this tug in my heart, like, gosh, I want to contribute to my household, but I also want to be a good mom. And I want to be successful in my career, but I also want to be present. And I think that was the battle that I was really fighting. Like, I really just wanted more time, more than anything. And so I started to pursue a side hustle, if you will. We've all heard it called that, right? In conjunction with my full-time job. And fast forward 10 years later of doing so, 10 years, guys, look at the difference, right? These guys, that's exactly what that gifted me, was time. And it's one of those things where you make a decision in your life and you never really fully understand the full impact of what it can lead to and what it can do for you until you look back on it. And this is actually our back to school picture we took a week ago. I still cannot believe that I may possibly be the shortest person in the bunch at some point. um, but I look back at that and I'm like, man, I'm so grateful that I made that choice for our family, because here's the stage of life that we're in right now. I've got 2 high schoolers and 2 middle schoolers. And in the next 5 years, they will all be graduated high school. They will all be adults. They will all be pursuing their own dreams. And these next 5 years, as you guys know, the 5 years goes by in a blink. And it's really incredible how it happens. And I'm so grateful that I have the time because of this business, because of this profession, because of this opportunity to be present, to be engaged, to show up, and get to show up for them in so many different ways and capacities. Like, it's really been amazing. Like, I discovered the full opportunity of this profession. And what's interesting is, you know, what I found in Modere, and why I'm so passionate about this model and where we are, is because it was a different approach. It was a different model. It was a different, different fundamental perspectives on business and what it means, different compensation plan. So much about it was different. And that's what caught my eye. And that's what, got me really excited about where we are. Because I knew I was heading into this phase of life, and I could no longer be a part of a business or a model that required more time than I got with my children. I wanted to be able to put my family first and my career second. And that's what this has absolutely brought. So I want to just do a quick overview of what you can expect tonight, what you're going to get out of this, what you're going to learn about, because I feel like that's really important. That might be the teacher in me. That's okay. But these are the 5 things that we're going to talk about. The 1 required component of success, the 2 types of mindsets that people have, ultimately the 3 ways that you can make money, for the 4 most basic things that people are looking for, and 5 reasons why Modere really is the best way to earn additional income online. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like a 1 income household is like a thing of the past. A 2 income household is no longer like doing it for people, right? What we need to start thinking about, and a term I kind of want to bring to mind to you, is a diversified income household. Diversified income household. Now, that is not a term that's being spoke about. It's not common knowledge. It's not common verbiage yet, but I'm telling you, it is. You're gonna hear about it. It's going to become a constant of the future. And to get ahead in life, you got to be ahead of the curve. And what that means specifically is you have to be ahead of trends and timing. And I have to tell you guys that, like, Modere is known industry wide for just that, being ahead of those trends and those timings, constantly positioning itself and its people to, really experience success at high levels. So we talk about, that 1 required component of success. Number 1, it is experienced leadership. This is the CEO of Modere. Her name is Asma Ishak, and she is known, like, internationally. She is globally recognized, just for so much, not just like Modere and what she's done here, but her background in product development and her background in manufacturing is absolutely incredible. And you mesh that with her super intuitive business sense. We have a dynamic CEO with a heart for people and a heart for leading change and impact. And that is felt throughout everything that we do. And it is literally the cornerstone of every step that this company takes moving forward. Not only like named the top health and, beauty e-commerce by Forbes, but also the fastest growing female-led company with the most successful online business model. And you guys know, if you want to win at anything, you have to be paired with experienced leadership. You have to be paired with people who are forward thinking and moving that needle forward all the time. 2 types of mindsets. You may have heard this before. You may not have heard this before. There's the growth mindset and there's the fixed mindset. And at the end of tonight, my ultimate goal is, like, listen, if you identify with a growth mindset, that's, somebody who seeks opportunity and is open to challenges and is ready for change and is willing to learn and grow outside of their comfort zone, then you're more of a growth mindset person. If you're a fixed mindset person, you're a little bit afraid of change. You're resistant to new opportunity. You kind of feel stuck a lot, and you are kind of on a perpetual struggle bus. And if you're growth mindset and you're like, oh, I identify with growth and I'm here, like, I'm not surprised that you're here, right? Because growth mindset people, like, we seek opportunity. We're looking for ways to enhance and improve and better our lives. And, again, ultimately by the end of tonight, if you're somebody who's maybe more that fixed mindset, my goal is to help shift you over. Like, I can't let you leave tonight as a fixed mindset person. We're going to work to move you over to more of a growth mindset person, because if that's all that we can do tonight, then hey, we are winning and doing some big things together. But ultimately, there are 3 ways that you are able to make money, one of which is to get a job. Let me tell you, when I was a full-time assistant principal of an elementary school, to earn extra income towards my student loans, like my student loan debt was eating up my income. It was 2/3 of my total income. I was absolutely drowning as a mom of 3 kids under the age of 5 with 3 degrees pursuing her dreams. Something needed to change, right? So if I need to make more money, I got to get a job. But I didn't want to give up my nights and weekends. I already did that with my master's programs, and that was really tough. And I couldn't imagine trading time with my babies to grade papers for a long period of time. The other option is to start a business and create a system that creates cash flow. And the third option is to invest. But you guys know you got to have money to invest, right? Like you got to have money to invest in anything in order for that money to turn around and make money. So I didn't want to get a job. I had no money to invest. What makes the most sense? Start a business. And that's why this industry was attractive to me. So here are the 4 things that most people are looking for. And I want you in the chat or if you're watching this later, I want you to write down which one of these things resonates with you the most. Because these are the 4 most basic things that people are looking for. People are looking for more income. People are looking for more options. People are looking for more flexibility. People are simply looking for more time. We need more money to make ends meet, especially these days. We need more options because we don't like being restricted and limited to certain choices. We need more flexibility because if you were like me in those early days, raising kids and needing permission to attend a field trip or needing permission to take care of a sick kid kind of wasn't my jam, wanting more time. That was the one thing that I was really looking for. For me, that was the one that resonated the most. I wanted more time. It felt like one minute I had my oldest son, and the next minute my daughter started kindergarten, and I felt like I missed out on like so much of that time. And we're going to talk about the 5 reasons why Modere is going to be able to deliver exactly what you're looking for. So if you wrote down more income, more time, more options, more flexibility, by the end of this, you're going to understand how Modere can deliver that for you. So let's jump right into it. The company, guys. I always like to say that numbers don't lie. And numbers are concrete proof of big things that are happening, right? So 4.5 million customers. We've generated 4.5 million customers. That should tell you 2 things. Number 1, people love our products. Number 2, we've done all right. 4.5 million customers, 2 billion plus in global sales. Over $1 billion paid in commissions. Now, when I got that fact to like make sure I had that right with the company, let me just tell you, when I got started 3 years ago, that number was 500 million. In the last 3 years, we have paid out $500 million in commissions to people like me, like you. Look around, look at all the faces on the screen. Normal, everyday, average people who, like you, want more income, want more time, want more options, want more flexibility. That's incredible to me. We've been year-over-year growth for the last 8 years. Our company is largely based on our customer sales, which is really incredible. And we are currently the most viral online brand. And that's something you absolutely want to pay attention to. Why? Because we have high demand products made in the USA, super climate conscious. But what I love about all of our products and our multifarious approach is that we're not just limited to one thing. We're not just limited to one benefit. We're not just limited to one niche. We literally have something for everyone. All of our products are research-based and science-backed. I love that. And for anyone who's looking to maybe live a little cleaner at home, we've got it all for you. And that's really, when I got started, I was excited about that part because I was already looking at how can I eliminate some of the things in our household that maybe aren't so clean so that we can just be healthier in general. And we can deliver that here. So our products are absolutely amazing. And if I sat here and went through all of our products and all of their incredible benefits, we would be here till tomorrow. And many of you guys could agree. But I am going to take a hot second and just walk you through 2 of our independently billion-dollar products. Each one of these products generated over $1 billion in sales. Pay attention to this because this is big, right? So the first one is our lean body system, which features our trim product. If you've seen a spoon, someone posting a spoon, drinking something out of a spoon, it was us. Sorry, not sorry. We can't help but be excited about a product that is as effective as this, right? literal body transformations taking place, getting rid of that body fat, which is what all of us need to do to be our healthiest anyway. But this product, this category, $1 billion by itself, that's incredible. Then we have what I love to call like our superstar product. Like this is our gate student product, if you will. This is our collagen HA matrix technology. You guys, first to the market back in 2012, before collagen was a conversation, this product was developed. It is why it is the most globally recognized and most scientifically recognized for its benefits. It's the only complete collagen out there. And here's the crazy thing, is that collagen is the most researched word on Amazon. It is the #1 product that people are looking for as they're starting to learn about the benefits. And when you already have the best of what people are already looking for, that is what I call like a green light. Like, go move into this space, because you have something most people want that not everyone knows exists, that delivers benefits exceedingly better than anything else out there on the market. Our revolutionary model. Let me just say this. One of the things that is really incredible about this company, and you guys would probably agree, is the and well, for those of you who are here, for those of you who are learning, let me just tell you what you need to agree to. It's just this incredible model that we have here. It's just so dang smart. You know, a business that I was in before, I didn't get to leverage technology. I didn't get to leverage social media. I had to leverage hours in the car, miles in the air, time in people's living rooms. I had to lug around inventory. I had, you know, it was such a huge investment. And I love that we have this. We have simple proven systems, which I'm going to share with you. We get to leverage social media, which we are already using. I am a big 2-bird, 1-stone kind of person. And so I love that I can use a space I'm already in, a place I'm already investing time, an area where I'm already connected to people, to be able to build a business utilizing link sharing, which is something we are all already doing. Right? We have the ability to capitalize on consumer trends. The most important one is this. Like 96% of people are purchasing products no longer by celebrity ad, no longer by, you know, just a regular advertisement of the company, but they're buying products based on what their peers are suggesting and promoting. And we've all done it. We have a friend talk about this. We have a friend talk about that. We go look it up. We ask for a link from wherever they bought it, and we go and we purchase it. That is a natural consumer behavior now, and we get to capitalize on that. We have an incredibly rewarding customer program, and we have commissions that are paid daily, which is incredible. So our super simple systems, literally you have the ability here to build an income by sharing your customized affiliate link with others. I love that. It really is that simple. It's simple, it's proven. And when you have systems like that they're not convoluted, you know, they're not super complex, you have something where real people can just plug into it and win. In my last business, I had to share about the business in somebody's living room. I had to drive the miles. I had to do those things. And if other people couldn't do that, our business didn't grow. If other people weren't comfortable standing in front of a living room for an hour and a half and talk about a product or a business, then they weren't going to be successful. But here's what I know. Everybody here already has a phone. Everybody here is already engaging in social media. Everybody here is already sharing links to something. And here's the difference between where some of us are and where most of us are tonight. Here's the difference between my 3-year ago self and today. 3 years ago, I was spending 6 hours a day on social media. That's embarrassing. I know. Go look at your screen time. You're either going to be like, oh, I'm awesome, or oh my gosh, where did I get that time from, right? 3 years ago, I spent 6 hours a day on social media. 3 years now, fast forward, the difference is modere. The difference is I get paid for that 6 hours now on social media. I'm able to monetize time I'm already spending. That is incredible. I love that about what we do. So we get you started and we teach you a thing called attraction marketing. And what that results in is customers coming to you. So none of that like sampling, you know, your insurance agent, none of that going door to door, none of that having to like post or do weird spammy things. You're literally just like you raved about that new Mexican restaurant that you went to down the street and had like the best chili relleno of your life. I hope I have chili relleno people here with me tonight. Just like you talked about that, you talk about these products and how much you love them. When people are like, hey, where do I get that product you're talking about? And still 3 years later, I still have people messaging me. What's this? What's this that I saw you talking about? And I just send a link, send a link, send a link. They become customers and we generate income. I love that. Simply put, more people win here. This is my friend. This is my friend, and her two girls, the little one on the top is best friends with my little sister. And this is her post talking about the product, loving the product. 76 people were interested. She shared her link. 30 people decided to click the link, follow through, and purchase. She generated 3,100 customer points. She earned 30% commissions on that. She's also a teacher, single mom, 2 girls. Like, actually, she just recently got married, so you know. But I love that we have this. More people simply win here. We have unmatched compensation, daily pay. Why is that such a big deal? Because it's called instant income. My son just got his first job lifeguarding at the aquatic center here in town. And he comes to me and he's like, Mom, this stinks. I'm like, what stinks? He's like, my job. And I said, why? He goes, well, I started working and I don't get paid till August 15th. He started in July, by the way. He's like, why do I have to wait so long to get paid? That's dumb. Is that how it works everywhere? Like, you know, he's 17 and just learning about all the things about life. And I said, no, that's totally normal. Like, you'll get a job and then they won't pay you for 2, 3, sometimes even 4 weeks. I mean, I remember when I started teaching, I didn't get a paycheck till after a first whole month. Like, I literally ate peanuts for like a month until that first paycheck came in. And so I love that we have a way for here for you to generate income now on a need by basis, on a right now basis. How many of us in a position where that unexpected expense came through? There's a new fee associated with the sports our kids want to do. We need, man, I wish I had an extra this, that, or the other. Well, you can go out and earn that simply sharing some links with some people, generating right now income. Incredible. Up to 36% customer commissions, up to $300 in free product every month, team development bonuses, incentive trips, free company swag, all without having to build a team. You can do these things. And this picture here that you guys see, this is part of our group. And I love this picture, and I posted this picture here because, you know, this is one of the incentive trips that we were able to attend. You see some kids there, super family oriented business, lots of husbands and wives. And I just giggle because every single one of those women in that picture that you see have tripled, if not quadrupled, their personal income levels in this business. That's amazing. I don't even know if I like to be a stay-at-home mom, to be a personal trainer. I'm looking at some of those faces there, and to be able to generate an income that has far surpassed anything you ever have before is amazing. But that's the power of what we have here, because our compensation plan is unmatched. Take a look at what we have here. We have 2 sides of that. You've got your personal link sharing side. So this is you sharing your link and what you can earn here, up to 36% commissions on the amount of sales that you generate. That's incredible, right? Because right now you might be sharing a link with a friend to something, but you're not getting paid for it, or you're getting paid very little for it. Up 36% commissions. And then we have the team link sharing side of it. Here's what I love: teach other people how to grab a link with us and share it. And by doing so, you can generate that monthly bonus there just for helping people do that exact same thing. Now, when you look at some of these numbers, 2 things are happening in your brain. One, that would be nice. Or is that real? Is that real? First of all, I want you to know it's absolutely real. And you know what? It will be nice when you're generating an income that allows you to have more options, that gives you more flexibility, that creates opportunity for more time with your family. And it's all possible here. Just take a look. High school administrator, full-time mom, homeschool mom, full-time mom. Just take a look at the success that is happening. This is because of the systems that we have in place. This is because of the incredible compensation that's available. This is because all these people already had phones, already had social media, already knew how to share links. They just started sharing them to the products that are viral, started sharing them to the products that are in high demand all around the world. That's the power of what we have here. Success starts here. That change that you're looking for your home, for your family, it starts here. And all those people did those things by following these 3 steps. Somebody's like, hey, what's that thing you're talking about? You open your app. How do I get that product that you just shared or you're talking about or you got results with? You open the app, you click the share icon, you copy it and you send it to your friend. It really is that simple. It really is that simple, right? So I have a question for you guys tonight. Like, which one of these things speaks to you? Which one of these 4 really speaks to you? And you know it speaks to you because if we had more income, then we could. If we had more income, then we wouldn't be in this position. If I had more options, our life would be better. Gosh, as a mom, if I had more flexibility with my schedule, like I wouldn't miss out on so much. If I only had more time. And we all reach that point in our lives where there's more time behind us than there is in front of us. And some of us reach that window where we start to realize that's a thing. And time becomes the most precious and protected commodity, the most precious and protected. And that's the one that really moves me. And that's the one that really charges me. And that's the one that really inspires me to share this with other people. You know, which one of these speaks to you? Why does it matter? And you have to ask yourself, have I figured out a way to do this yet? And if you haven't, then there's a reason why you're here looking at this right now, because this is an option. In fact, I believe that it's the best option. And the only way to get access to these things is to get started. This is the best way to get started in our business. We call it our XM Launch Pack. Right? $440 American, $499 Canadian. You see it there. $500 worth of product, like literally absolutely incredible. Shopping credits, a free ticket to our event, so many amazing benefits that come along with this. But gosh, I think about the last trip to Target, $500. I think about the last trip to Costco, $500. I think about the last sports registration junk I just paid for, $500. And I think about how all that money went right out the door. What I love about this is this gets to go right out and bring right back to you more time, more options, more income, more flexibility, because this is what I like to call an investment in the change that you're seeking in your life. We get you started, we plug you into the super simple system, we show you how to do all of the things. I mean, literally 30 days for you can look like this. And I know there's a lot of people out there right now who look at that bottom number and think, if only. Well, we don't have to think that, because now we know. We don't have to wonder if we can, because we know we have people here who are going to support us and help lead us to that. You know, I think it's safe to say that we have all kind of like done hard things and you know, worked through hard things, and you might be going through a hard time in your life right now. The financial pinch and squeeze that everybody is experiencing is real. And if it's real for you, share that. It's 100% real. And, you know, and I've done hard. I've like raised 3 kids under the age of 5 while getting 3 degrees, while working full time, while drowning in student loan debt, while becoming a single mom. And all of that was hard, you know, and you can let the pressure of those hard things kind of back you into a corner, or you can allow it to empower you to fight for more and to work toward changing your situation. And that's where I was 10 years ago when I saw this industry. That's where I was 10 years ago when I very part-time started to like get engaged in this profession. I didn't want to back into a corner. I didn't want to my responsibility was to like make a better life for my kids and to move things forward, not to get stuck in the same sand trap that my parents struggled with. I didn't want to repeat the struggles. I wanted to create a path of success. That's what I felt like was my responsibility. And I want you, that pressure that you're feeling in life right now, don't allow it to push you into that corner. Allow it to empower you to seek change, to seek opportunity, to be a little bit more open-minded. You know, what would an extra $500 mean for your family right now? What would an extra $1,000 a month give you the option to say yes to for your family? That's the kind of stuff, that's real life. And I love that we have a solution to the real challenges that people are experiencing every single day. And what I also love is that this isn't hard. I can take this business with me to the bleachers. I can fit it in the time of day that makes the most sense for me. There's no pressure. What I know is I love these products. What I know is other people love them too. And what I know even more is that, like, I can't wait every single day to tell more people about how they can use this business, use Modera as a vehicle to just improve their lives. Literally, like, I get so fired up about it. What's hard? Raising teenagers. That is hard, all right? That is difficult. But literally the decision to do this shouldn't be hard. If you need or want any of those 4 things that we talked about, this isn't a hard decision, it's an easy yes. If you're ready to take action and change your life, this is an easy yes. If you're looking just for more, this is an easy yes. So I want to encourage you to be open-minded. I want to encourage you to reach out. In fact, I want you to text or DM the person who invited you to watch this. And I want you to do 2 things. Number 1, I want you to say thank you for, thinking of me and sharing this information with me. I really appreciate it. Number 2, I want you to ask them for their link. And I want you to get started. Why? Because it makes sense for you to do so. Because you already said you need more income. You already said you need more time, options, flexibility. You already need those things. And now we have a solution to how we're going to get those things. And when we have those things, our station and our position in life changes. And that's what we're all looking for, right? Is like some type of positive change. Because if nothing changes in life until something changes that we do, we know that. And this is literally one of the best decisions that you can make for your family right now, and you can make for your future self. So again, reach out to the person who invited you to this tonight. You guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and your attention. And if nothing else, I hope that I've kind of just opened your mind to what you're worthy of and what you deserve in terms of these things out of life. And I hope that you see this opportunity as an answer to those things for yourself. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night.